we made it.
So, too bad that everything had to be so fast, but we finished the whole trail. The last bit was actually very steep. The shortcut was very steep, so be careful there.
And the weather was changing fast,
yeah.
so we wanted to get down quickly because a thunderstorm was rolling in.
Yeah, indeed. And in the back, maybe you hear it, but it's still going on. That was actually also the reason that we went so early in the morning, to actually be faster than the rain, to be ready to be done before it started to rain. And we were, because we hit the roads and the first drops started to fall, and then we searched for the bus stop, and the bus actually came almost
within 5 minutes.
Yeah, almost immediately. So
we were really lucky.
And that's also why we couldn't do an update immediately, but we're doing it now. So
we already took a shower and time and so on.
Yeah,
because it was necessary.
Yeah, we're in Belluno right now, so actually the end station of the end city.
There's just a bus that passes by that goes all the way to Belluno, and here you have plenty of options to stay for the night, and there's a train station, so you can get any connection you want.
Yeah. Just as an ending story, I want to thank our good friend here, Jonathan, to do this with me. It was a very nice experience. We did it way better than we expected. Actually, it's definitely, if you have a nice physical condition and you're just a little bit sporty, you can definitely do it.
We both have like a quite good condition, I think. We don't sport like every week or something, but we try to go running, and we did like a half marathon not so long ago, so we have some basic condition. And we could finish it in 7 days, but if you follow the guide, it definitely
8 days, 7 nights. 8 days, 7 nights. But
if you have like basic, most people did it in 11 days, and then all the parts are definitely possible to handle
for everybody. We met some people did it a little bit slower. It took them a little bit longer, but they also got there by the end. And
even people are in their 70s and so on. So
young people can do it. We saw children as well.
Also
children, elderly, everybody can do it. So maybe we can go over to the tips that we have. We have like 5 tips maybe. 5 tips that we would say that you definitely have to take into account before you do this kind of thing. And the first one is
the biggest one: pack light, because we both didn't do that. We were way too heavy packed.
We were unexperienced, and we really took way too much weight, way too many clothes.
Get like 2 or 3 sport t-shirts, the
tech shirts.
Tech shirts one. Same for the shorts, just some 2 or 3 shorts. You can wash them every day, they dry quickly. Most refugios have a washing line and dry line or something to hang your
that's true. And then of course your underwear and everything.
You can also wash them in between, just in a quick wash. The less you carry, the easier it's gonna be for you, because we had like, I think, both 15 kilos with us. Try to be under the 10 kilos, including with some food and your drinks.
The real experienced people we met definitely had like half of what we had.
They only had like 7 or something kilos with them.
So now we know it, but we finished as well, so it's also possible. Like the second tip we would say is buy a good map.
I would advise to buy the tobacco maps. Tobacco maps, and not buy the map that you can buy in the refugio that is dedicated to the ALTA VR, because on the tobacco maps you need 3. They say you need the 4th one too, but it's like this part of the map with the bus stop. You're gonna find it anyway. But on the tobacco maps you have all the different routes, so you can better orientate where you are on the trail. And on the ALTA VR Uno map you only have the ALTA VR Uno
trail, so you don't really know where you are exactly.
And otherwise you have all the intersections, and you can just look. Okay, I'm here with number this and number that.
Okay, yeah. The third tip is.
What was it?
Take into account that showering is sometimes
expensive.
Yeah, sometimes you have to pay for 2 minutes of showering, like €3 or something. Then you get a coin, and then you go into the shower and put the coin inside some box, and then it gets hot and you have water for a few minutes, but that's it. So take into account that you have to like don't waste water and be quick while showering.
It's a general rule. Don't try to waste them there, because most places are really not connected to with any road, so everything has to be brought there with some cable cars that they especially have, or with a helicopter or something. So that makes some things a little more expensive too.
Also a little bit in the same direction is that not all the refugios or the refuges that we have been in have a good internet connection. Some
or
really
good signal. Some don't even have like just cellular.
Like a mobile connection.
Some don't even have that.
No, that's true. But some really had a nice one, but some others didn't, and they really said, okay, you're here to walk, you're here in the nature,
so
enjoy this and talk to other people, and it's definitely nice to do that. Like in the last few refugios, we met a lot of new people from Norway, Germany, Brazil, America, and it was really, really nice. And we actually think we should have done that from the beginning. But it was very, very nice to do that.
Yeah, but it's easier in the end because the refugios get less touristy and only people walking there stay there, and you always sit together at the table and so on.
Well, we also met people that did ALTA Via Una, but in the other way, in the other direction. So they started actually at the bus stop and went all the way to Lago di Braias.
We think it's better to do it in the regular way.
Yeah, because you started like with a nice lake and it gives you like a good mood, and you're really inspired to do the whole thing.
And the end is just like a rocky road down that is endless, and
it's not as nice. I would say more difficult maybe as well. But okay, we go on to the fourth. Our fourth tip is reserve on time.
We were, I think, 4 months in advance.
Yeah, and that was actually a little bit too late already.
To have all the options.
If you would do it perfectly, you would take like a half year earlier to start booking all the to make all the reservations and all the refugees.
You can have them all.
And maybe as well have the map before you start booking, because you can see, okay, this takes that long to get there, okay, we will go from there to there.
Because you have a site with all the options, but they don't really show you all of them, I think. And if you have the map, you really can look at the ALTA Via Uno and look everything that is on the routes, and then you can...
That's also what we did wrong with one thing. We went from Croda del Lago we went from Coldai to Carestiato, but actually the idea was to go to Trieste, but Trieste you have to go down. And
then the route itself.
Of the road, indeed, and then the other day you have to go 1 hour back up.
So on the same track to start again the next day. So
that makes it a lot more difficult, and
you lose like 2 hours on 2 days.
And mentally, it's also like,
because after like Trieste, you have like a really long climb. It's a difficult walk, and if you have the extra slope, it's just too much.
Okay, actually, the fifth tip that we have in mind is actually like a duo tip. We have two things that are not so important but can be of a good of some use if you take them into account. And the first thing is that you should consider to buy or to use those walking sticks, like Nordic walking sticks, because the road is not always straight.
Yeah, there are a lot of steep descents, and you really push the weight of your knees, and you are way more stable than when just walking without them.
There are really a lot of loose stones or of loose rocks, and today, really at the end, actually, I fell myself as well. Well, I'm really imbalanced, and I expected it way earlier, but it also happened. So yeah, I preferred not to. So such as sticks are definitely
handy. Just to go.
Useful.
Yeah,
useful. And the other tip was was that the guides, you can buy a guide like along with the maps. You can buy a guide, and the guide is interesting. Definitely, you can read through the experiences of the author and everything. But the distances and the time that was necessary to go all the way,
it's quite fast. You have to be on a very, very fast pace, because they sometimes have like walks of 3 hours or something.
Which is definitely 4 hours and a half.
Yeah, if you're gonna, because we sometimes made it on time, but we had to like walk really fast through and never take a break on that moment.
And in general, we passed a lot of people, and still we couldn't make it in time.
Yeah, so I think for most people, indeed, if you have, you will take longer.
Yeah, and definitely without breaks. It is counted without any breaks.
Yeah.
So make sure you do those as well. But yeah, that was it for now. I really hope that you liked these kind of videos and that you liked the content. If you would like to see more of these kind of videos, write it in the comments, like, share, and subscribe, of course. And I really hope to see you back in the future. Bye.